In the past, they used to use river water for, ablution and for baptism and purification. But later, they establish a fatwa, or something say that it's okay to use the tap water in your daily life in connection with with prayers, with ablution, with self-baptism, the tamasha, for anything you want to do. So there is a shift at that time, and it started from Basra city. This also reflected to in Baghdad, where they also built, before the death of the head of the community, Ganzibra Abdullah Ganzibra Sam. So they also built a Mandaean baptismal pool. So at the beginning they tried to bring water from the river, Tigris River, but they couldn't succeed. So only in Basra they accepted. They were very happy about it. And interestingly, at that time, I think 1975 or 76, I believe, Professor Sabih Suhairi did his PhD on that topic, the changes in Mandaean. His PhD under the supervision of Professor Kurt Rodolph. He didn't publish his thesis, but it was on that topic. So he was recording for, I think, Leipzig University in Germany, the reform in Mandaean modern life at that time in the 70s, the changes. So everyone was happy, only the, especially the youth, they need like a clean water to baptize in, and to see that it is, connected to modern time and dealing. This is the way that people have that kind of understanding to the changes. So there was a struggle within the community to accept that, but it continued, and nobody could stop Mandaeans in Basra to perform rituals in the baptismal pool using the tap water. But I think there was a strong opposition from the previous head of the Mandaeans, Ganzibra Abdullah Ganzibra Sam, towards this, because he didn't use the tap water until he passed away. So he didn't use it in his life. And this is where the Mandaean seeds of change, in fact, happen in modern era. In the 70s, from Basra. It came from Basra. So when he moved to Baghdad, also continue to use both. The swimming pool that is built and nobody used it, or they used it in very limited time, with the Ganzibra Fawzi. So they tried to, use both the Tigris River and the swimming, or the baptismal pool and the tap water. This is a good question. I mean, we, all the Mandaean priests, with no exception, they prefer the river water for certain reasons. The reason behind that is they consider the blessing and the power of the rivers represent, the higher blessing. They get more energy, they got more connection with the flow of light. So with nature in particular. Yes, you can say that through the flood of light, water, and radiance, they got that kind of transformation and lofa, the Holy Union. All Mandaean priests being initiated through ceremonies in the river's water, not on the tap water. All of them to the present day. Because of the limit, because of the pollution, because of the difficulties, there are certain reasons behind force the priest to take that path. They didn't. Yes, but it's not for the sake of opposition, or but I understand both requirements, and I believe that as long as the priests and the Mandaeans, lay people, uh, have that kind of faith and spiritual connection, there is no difference between the river water and the tap water, because the spiritual mind of a person could activate and bless and give light and energy to the water, and it become holy water. But we always use the main source instead of going to a secondary source. This is my position, and I respect everyone, and I support everyone, support their opinion, and it's okay when you have that faith, that light. It's okay to use the water as long as it is a fresh running water.